Welcome back. As most of you are aware, the cryptocurrency market is struggling price-wise, with the exception of a few caveats. Some of them you can see on the screen. Or if you would have watched my Sunday live stream, we talked about some really nice short-term crypto gem plays. Cardano, Cardano, Cardano. In addition to this bearish price action with Bitcoin, we have seen the entire cryptocurrency market cap dip below $2 trillion, which can be a bit scary for some of us because are we in a bear market? Are we in a bull market? What is happening? But some good news for you here. Microsoft is going to buy Activision Blizzard, betting $70 billion on the future of games. And the reason why Microsoft wants to do this is because they want to secure their spot as #1 in the metaverse. Metaverse is coming, whether we like it or not. And a lot of companies understand this, especially people in tech. People can fight it all they want. NFTs, play to earn, gamify projects, DeFi, metaverse, it's all coming and it's all from the crypto space. So this deal here is actually very, very interesting because even though reportedly Activision Blizzard is struggling a bit, Microsoft doesn't seem to see an issue with that, and they want to go ahead and purchase it because they want a spot in the $175 billion gaming industry. Also, too, this acquisition is going to help Microsoft battle against its rivals Sony. And also, too, Microsoft is valued at over $2.3 trillion. So this $70 billion acquisition should not really impact it too terribly much. But I do think we're going to see a lot more progress coming from Microsoft, the metaverse, and the entire crypto ecosystem. When I mentioned caveats earlier today, according to Lunar Crush, DAO Maker is one of the top coins. And if we take a look at the chart over here, we can see some beautiful upward action as we broke above the EMA 200 and tested $4.55 resistance. The best way to use Lunar Crush is to see in time when they first announce this stuff. Then you can actually catch these short-term pumps. And it's actually a great free tool you can use to call this stuff and make additional capital. As far as a long-term technical analysis for DAO Maker, we really need to close above the EMA 200, approximately $4.23. The stochastic RSI looks great. RSI looks okay. And as far as MACD goes on the 12-hour chart, it looks like we want to bull cross and head up. Me personally, I would want to see where we close today, what happens. But again, if we do decide to run with DAO Maker, you will see a move to $4.55, $5.24, and $5.73. Of course, you want to take profits on the way up, and you do want to practice heavy risk management, as Bitcoin is not looking too terribly hot right now. Another thing to note, DAO Maker just announced their SHO, which allows anybody to go ahead and invest in various crypto pre-sales. And if you play crypto pre-sales correctly, you can make a lot of money. However, there is a lot of risk associated with it. I'll be dropping a video later tonight explaining more of this. But let's go ahead and talk about MISBY. This morning we talked about MISBY, and really there's not a lot of price action happening. I was hoping for a nice move up to like $44,000. We might get that later today, but realistically, if you guys are trading this, be careful. This is too much chop. It's too tight of a consolidation range, but I am confident that we will go up or go down. In this particular instance, I would love to see a move up to about $50,000 in January, end of January or February. But at the same time too, we're going to have to see what happens. But there is some positive stories that we do need to talk about that are directly correlated to Bitcoin and her price action. This next story here is about a UFC fighter who plans to collect half of his purse in Bitcoin. This is absolutely amazing, and you're going to see a lot more professional athletes request to be paid in Bitcoin, especially really big names and small names too. One of the reasons why is a lot of athletes are self-contracted. So that basically means that they're kind of their own boss in a way. If they get let go from a sports team or if they get hurt or injured, they don't have a 401k. They don't really have an employer that's going to help them. So investing in Bitcoin or getting paid partially in Bitcoin acts as a hedge not only against the US dollar, but could provide financial security to some. Again, not financial advice, but it is a very interesting tactic. If we're already putting money into 401ks, why not put it into Bitcoin instead? Quick story over here from a Twitter colleague of mine. moon overload. So basically what he's talking about in this thread is to be very, very careful who you trust. A lot of these new accounts are popping up. We have no idea who they are. They're using random Bored Ape profile pictures that probably aren't theirs. And a lot of them have blue checks next to them. No issues with this person over here. I don't know who they are. But when you see stuff like this, be very, 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 very careful. I mean, again, this person's profile states that they're that age, that they are a collector in marketing at 17, which is kind of weird. 500,000 YouTube, 300,000 TikTok, 250,000 Twitch, which is weird. DM me for business inquiries. That's really a red flag right away. But if this person is in fact have a large following like this, where is the link to these pages? Where is their website? I would be cautious. Do not join paid groups. Do not give people crypto. Do not send anybody anything, and don't give private information. Be very, very wary of who you follow and trust, especially me. Always fact check what I say. And if I give misinformation, email me, come back to me, mention in the comments, be respectful, say, hey, Wendy, you made a mistake here. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but be careful, guys. Fun story over here as Coinbase and MasterCard link up to streamline NFT purchasing. This is great. This is positive. Coinbase is a public company. But at the same time, FTX US already allows you to purchase NFTs, Ethereum, and Solana NFTs with your credit card if you want to. So I actually prefer FTX US. Yes, I may be a little bit biased here and there, but realistically, I don't really like Coinbase. They feel, or at least when I think about Coinbase, I feel the same way that I do about banks. I feel like they have their heads up in the air. They don't really care about their audience or the people that are utilizing their platform. So this is positive long term, but at the same time, there's other platforms that already allow you to do this and have been working just fine. Let's now take a look at Kudos, which is one of the O-Show's partners. So, Kudos Mainnet Part 1. While Mainnet has been rescheduled to go live in early February due to unforeseen circumstances, we take a few moments to consider the significance of our transition from testnet to mainnet. So, things don't always go according to plan, especially in crypto, especially to tech. But the fact that they went and put out a statement with a brand new release date explaining what happened is very admirable in my personal opinion. Let's go ahead and head over to the article. In this article here, they're basically explaining the difference between a testnet and a mainnet. Also, too, what changes are going to happen in the Kudos network. And here's a little excerpt here. The mainnet launch will enable Kudos to realize their vision of decentralized Web3 through its Layer 1 blockchain and Layer 2 compute network. The combination provides the opportunity to literally power the metaverse or multiverse or multiple metaverses by bringing together DeFi, NFTs, and gaming while maintaining a carbon neutral footprint with no more need for AWS, Microsoft Azure, or other centralized cloud platforms. This is amazing. This is positive for NFT, metaverse, GameFi, DeFi, all of this stuff. And projects that offer these types of services or solutions, I think that we should definitely pay attention to. Yes, I do have a Kudos bag. Thank you all so much for watching. I will catch you later this evening with some more content. Bye-bye.